Hi, welcome to Perth, the sunniest capital city in Australia and one of the most beautiful. We're the only capital where you can watch the sunset over the ocean, relax in the world's largest inner city park and visit world-class wineries all within 30 minutes of the city. And see, that is the great thing about Perth. Everything is closer than you think. We've got national parks, great wildlife encounters, and a rich colonial history right here on our doorstep. We've also got our own island paradise, just 20 k's off the coast. Yep, that's Rottnest. We call it Rotto, and it's home to these cute things, and a whole load of these. So sit back and let's get a little closer to everything Perth has to offer. Let's start with the city centre. Located right on the Swan River in Kings Park, we're a city that loves the outdoor lifestyle and the great outdoors. It's also a top place to base yourself while you're here, with loads of great places to stay. One of the best ways to get your bearings is to take an open-top bus tour or join an organised walking tour. And it won't be long before you see the stunning Elizabeth Quay, one of our newest tourism precincts. Here, you'll be able to take in the view and enjoy some quality riverside refreshments. Speaking of which, we've really got the restaurant and bar scene covered. You'll find cool cafes and brilliant bars all over the city, located everywhere from cosy laneways to sun-drenched rooftops and transformed historic buildings. Just a short walk from the city centre is Northbridge. It's the place to go for a bit of arts and culture, along with dozens of cool bars, heaps of restaurants, and some great clubs. Another place for 24/7 entertainment is Crown Perth, which is just a short hop over the river. It's home to plenty of bars, restaurants, luxury accommodation, and for anyone who likes to try their luck, there's a world-class casino. If natural beauty is what you're after, you can't go past Kings Park. With stunning views of the city, this is where you can see and learn all about our local flora and fauna. You can take a walk through the treetops, check out a baobab tree, and from late September to October, you can visit our famous Wildflower Festival. Below the park, you'll find Barrack Street Jetty, which is the departure point for cruises up and down the Swan River. So why not float on down to Fremantle and check out the riverside mansions while you're at it? Right where the Swan River meets the Indian Ocean, Fremantle, or Freo as the locals call it, is our bohemian, laid-back second city. It's also where the Swan River colonists landed back in 1829. And it's where you'll find one of the best preserved examples of a 19th century maritime streetscape in the world. Fremantle Fishing Boat Harbour is the perfect spot for a bit of lunch overlooking the water. You'll also find some great fresh seafood restaurants and the famous Little Creatures Brewery. You can even have a drink served right on the beach. Freo's historic pub and cafe scene is second to none. And a visit to the Cappuccino Strip is the perfect place for a bit of people watching. Or visit the historic Fremantle markets and experience all the sights, sounds and aromas of an icon that's been around for over 100 years. But behind all of its historic charm, Freo is a contemporary city with a love of the arts in all its forms. The beach. Well, in Perth's case, Beaches, 19 of them. White sand beaches run along the coast, all overlooking the crystal clear waters of the Indian Ocean. Whether you're into swimming, surfing, snorkeling, or just sunbathing, there's a Perth beach to suit everyone. And if beachfront dining is what you're after, you're in luck. There's a thriving scene happening all along the coast, giving foodies and beachgoers everything from sidewalk cafes, beachfront eateries and cool bars. All perfect locations to watch a picture-perfect sunset over the ocean. Just 25 minutes from the city lies the Swan Valley. Now this place really is a food and wine lover's paradise. One of the best ways to explore the area is to follow the food and wine trail. You'll find more than 150 attractions, including wineries, cellar door tastings, restaurants, breweries, and fresh produce. This has seen the rapid rise of gourmet producers in the region. They serve up everything from cheese and nuts to freshly made coffee and chocolate, with many of them dishing up tasty samples. And before you leave, drop by the Caversham Wildlife Park. Now you won't see vineyards or wheels of cheese, but you will see some of Australia's favourite native animals. Rottnest Island is our little piece of paradise and the perfect day trip for anyone wanting to experience a bit of this, do some of this, or get a selfie with these guys. And yes, you're still in Perth. Visitors can get here quickly and easily by high-speed ferry from the mainland. And once you arrive, the real adventure begins. You'll find perfect swimming bays and pristine beaches and some of the best snorkelling spots in Australia. On the island, you'll very quickly notice there are no cars. So the best way to get around is to hire a bike, or go for a walk, or if you're not feeling energetic, jump on the island bus. From one island paradise to another, Rockingham's Marine Park is where you'll get your David Attenborough fix. Teeming with birds and marine life, the area offers visitors some amazing natural encounters. Pods of wild, playful dolphins live in these waters, and swimming with them is a pretty unforgettable experience. You can also get up close with penguins and seals at Penguin Island and Seal Island. Catch a ferry across and say hello. Then cruise around Seal Island to see rare Australian sea lions do what they do best. Close by is Mandurah, an easy train ride or drive from Perth. It's known for its relaxed holiday vibe, beautiful waterways, dolphin cruises, and its foreshore is the perfect place to unwind. Now, if it's a dose of countryside you're after, the Perth Hills are just 45 minutes inland of the city. Much of the area is classified as state forest, so it's the ideal place to surround yourself in nature and get your walking, hiking or cycling shoes on. You can take in the stunning scenery on over 40 bike and walking trails. But if that sounds too exhausting, you can easily explore the area's character townships and markets, or enjoy the emerging fresh produce scene. Look, wherever you are in Perth, every type of experience is closer than you think. From exploring paradise to exploring the wine list, being at one with nature, or being in the thick of the action, Perth has got it all. And if you want more info, well, that's closer than you think too. Just visit experienceperth.com, where you'll find all the best things to see and do during your stay. See you soon.